Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, Sam is here from myforexmagicweb.com. Basically, I'm making this video for Mr. George. George, if you're listening, so this is the video that I'm making after I receiving an email from you. This is the email I got. It says, "Hello Sam, how do you do? Please, I need your help with pound Aussie and pound and euro Aussie chart. If you can, thank you very much." Right? So I don't know what kind of help you really want. You send me an email in response of my video I made how to make an entry using Magic IB system, right? So I believe that you might be asking how do I do trades in pound Aussie and euro Aussie charts, right? So let's get started. I'm going to show you how, and simple as that. Weekly highs and lows are the most important thing, and I made the video on that, right? Those are the key numbers in this business. You must follow that. Gain theory is also the same thing. It says 7-day breakout theory, right? And 7-day what? Week. 7-day it makes a week, and weekly highs and lows. When you break high or low of the last week, that's where he used to open the trade. But my approach is different. I use those numbers, but it doesn't matter that if we break out or break down, whatever, right around the news or right after the news, watch the numbers. And even between those numbers, there are small numbers are very, very important. So let me show it to you. So this is, for example, I have this. Let me show you pound Aussie first. Okay, the pound Aussie chart. This is my pound Aussie weekly chart I have made, and I provide this to my subscribers, the template and everything. So you all have it. And I don't know, George, if you are currently my subscriber or not, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm making this video public anyway to help everybody else. So now, my last webinar, I said that we hit this rising TL here, the blue TL, and then kind of coming down again. And if you go below this number, because these are the weekly highs and lows, the game is in between these numbers. Okay, we play ping pong in between these numbers. So if I said that if we go below 8504, or this is a very important number. I always forget to write, and sometimes I wrote there, but it just keep disappearing, man. 8523, right? So no, not this one. This is the one. 8487. Okay, so 8487. So if we go below, then we will go to 8334, and if you break that, we will continue to the downside, right? So we are coming down, and then the very key number at this moment was 8504, break that, and 8334. Now if you draw these numbers, close by numbers around, in the vicinity of the current price on a 20-minute chart, you will find amazing entries there. And even if you're not using my system, if you have any other system, just pay attention to these numbers. So let me show it to you what has this 8334, this number has played its role in my trade. Now the trade I did on pound is this pound Aussie, right? And it's on the 12th. I finished, and the entry was on Friday. And so now you can see this is where the number is. Weekly low, right? I marked it here, 8334. The price was below, and it was going to the upside. From here, Thursday, it was going to the upside, but I know that it's below 8334, and I know that it's probably going to go down again, so I would not go long, right? And I will wait for my opportunity. So when the price goes up here, it reverses here, and then again try it here. You could if I had taken this one, and it goes down here, I move my SL, it goes up and take my SL out. Fine, I didn't do it, but I'm just telling you. I did that in euro Aussie. I'm going to show it to you after that. And then again, it gave me an entry. So the idea was that 83, 84. We're not going above it. The wave is below it. Everything is below 83.34. So we might be dropping. So I open a trade here. it start to move down, I move my break even plus 5 pip, and that's 100 pip on Friday. Simple as that. I'm not showing here other numbers, right? Because but I'm watching it on the other MT4, another computer. So when I make the chart, but I usually have all these numbers, not only this 8334, but I have this one 84. I just showed you 8504, 8365. I have all those numbers written on. Maybe I'll show you on a 40. See, like this 40-minute chart, right? So these are the numbers that I have: 8487 here, 8504 here, right? Just to see what's happening around these numbers. 83 is here, 8334 is here, and this is where we had the trade. This is 8291 actually. 8334 is probably right here. Okay, this is 8334. So you see it's right at 8334. As I was expecting, a down move. We went up, make the setup, hit the number, drop. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 8334 is holding, and then finally it says, okay, forget about it. We're not going up. We're going down, right? So we start going down. This is pound Aussie. Now, same thing, EUR-AUD weekly chart. We look at the weekly chart and we see that we are, for several weeks we are dropping, and the key number right here is obviously 5827. That's outstanding number here, standing alone. Very solid, very big number. And last week we closed kind of below 5847, right? So the idea was that below 5827 we will go down to 5654, and that's what my last webinar said. And I mentioned that in my last webinar, that below 5827 I'll be looking for short, and target would be 56. I even said, send a message in a telegram saying that. Okay, maybe I can show you. It's a GA. See the GA making a short, right? And here probably, see, if you are short EA, the next level is 5654. That was my target, right? And the reason Aussie was getting getting strong, there was a different kind of news. I don't know if here this message, like now GA 7-minute short is ready. So 7-minute short, it didn't work out, but it went up more deep on high, and 8334, it gave me a 20-minute setup, which I just showed you, right? That's how it is. Also, this is the one, you see this one here, GJ went up and has finished a butterfly pattern, and then probably gonna drop, and I had the short, and I posted the trade on my website, right? So I took this one as well. Obvious reason. Now weekly 5827. Now we're gonna take a look at the 20-minute chart and see what's happening around that price. So we notice that this is 5827. Did I take the trade? As I said, that I will be looking for a 7-minute chart. This is 5827. We hit, start dropping. This is the one I took first, came down, moved the SL to break even. It took me out. Thank you very much. No loss. Again, start dropping, and everything is below the this number, and I was expecting the number. The move below this number because of the euro weakness and all that, and it gave me another entry. So why would I wait or hesitate? I took the next entry, and look what happened. This is how simple it is if you understand it. And this system, it's precise because it doesn't have big wicks and this and that. It doesn't based on time. It based on the brick size, the tick size. The candle doesn't get to print until you move certain amount of pip. So when I say 7-minute, this is not minute. This is basically tick size. 20-minute means the tick size. I'm just referring it just for the heck of it. The 7-minute chart, 20-minute chart. Time has nothing to do with these candles. And sometimes in 5-minute regular chart, you see only one candle, but here you see the move up, down, up, because in that 5-minute, price moved several times up and down, and finally it ended up down. And what do you see on the regular candle? Only one 5-minute candle, which is bearish. even though it make several up and down moves within that 5 minute. Those movement will show on these kind of chart, not on the regular 5 minute. I hope you understand. But that's how it is. So if you have the system, if you're my subscriber, George, and if you have the system, then this is how you do it. And if you're not, then whatever the system you use these weekly highs and lows for reference. Any pair, remember them, memorize them, which are the important numbers. Print the chart and post on in front of the above the computer on the wall, so that you will always remember what's happening. If you want to trade these pairs like pound yen and pound Aussie and euro Aussie, these are big movers. Big movers means the daily range is high. This is like 100 pip, 150 pip. And if the daily range is high, even after moving like 40, 50 pip, you still have a chance to hit the 100 pip trade easily, right? That's why I like it. That's why I have this 90 pip here and 100 pip on pound Aussie. Other than that, if you trade something, like maybe pound franc or franc yen, euro franc maybe, the daily range is 40, 50 pip. So how are you going to make any pip out of there? Right? Even euro USD has a very small range nowadays. So it's a lot of famous pairs, but they don't have daily range. It's very hard to make any pip out of there. And if whatever the range is, and they go up and down, wobbly, and then it does not give you enough room to play and make some pip out of there. Those movements. These, they travel in a straight line, 30 foot, 90, 100, 150, 200 pip. Just look, just going up, one dip and all the way up, like probably 150, 200 pip. And then similarly it's coming down, not 100, maybe 100 pip because it's a 7 minute chart. But usually 20 minute chart, a move like that is 200 pip. Okay, so this is how it works. So, so now, I'm gonna close it now because there's nothing else to explain. So if you don't understand, just let me know again, and I will explain it to you. Make another video or whatever it takes. Okay, but I hope that I made clear, and this is how I use. Remember, make your weekly chart, euro Aussie, pound Aussie. Okay, and pay attention to the highs and lows close by to the current price. And you will find these entries. Okay, so bye for now, and thanks for watching, and have a great, wonderful weekend.